Outboxed Sports, and today we're talking about some of the funny or interesting stories in sports right now. And I'll go first because I'm talking about Tom Brady, not one of my favorite people, but I don't know if you guys knew, but he was drafted in the 1995 MLB draft to the Montreal Expos.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know that about him. So he's drafted out of high school. Obviously, he turned it down to play football at Michigan. But he posted on Facebook a couple days ago, and he said, 21 years ago today, I was fortunate to be selected by the Expos in the 1995 MLB draft. But he said, I'm so happy I stuck with football, and he had a photo of him. You guys can see. He put himself into a rookie card.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
And I think he added like a fake mustache.
He's very good on social media.
Those Expos jerseys are so cool too.
Yeah.
The logo.
Yes. So I didn't know that about him, but in regards to Tom Brady and baseball, this is really funny. The Pawtucket Red Sox, they're a Class A affiliate of Boston Red Sox, and they had a free Brady night. It was Free Brady Friday was what it was called. It was on June 10th, and kind of involved anyone with the name Tom or Brady, whether it was your first or last name, getting in for free.
Wow,
so you get a free game. And so the Buffalo Bisons, they're playing in the same division, they're rivals. They responded to this with a different game, and it was called Keep Brady Suspended Night.
Yes!
It happened the day after.
Suspended night.
Yes. I would love to go to this game.
That's funny.
Yeah, I would have won. It was on June 11th, and for the Bisons, in response to what the Red Sox did with, like, if your name's Tom or Brady, you can come in for free. They said, if your name is Tom or Brady, you can come to the game, but you can't watch the first 4 innings. Similar to how...
So much trolling.
They wanted to talk trash.
That's a great story.
In a nutshell, is my life.
That's funny.
I needed to be at this
for
game.
that story.
That is funny.
Cailin, thank you.
But let's respect Tom Brady, okay? Let's not
Child,
do that.
please.
Okay, it gets
Child,
better.
please.
It gets
you might as
better.
well kiss the baby.
We're not kissing no babies.
Okay.
Child,
I have to give you guys the background info because, you know, if you didn't know, Tom Brady was going to be suspended for the 2016 season for the first 4 games, which is why it's the first 4 innings. If your name's Tom or Brady, you can't watch. So, and it gets even better from there. So part of the night involves buy one, get one free tickets if you bring in a properly inflated football. And that will be donated to youth football programs. So must be properly inflated for your buy one, get one free tickets. And then also they are accepting undestroyed cell phones. So for their cell phones for Soldiers Charity.
What?
I'm still waiting for
and this is
your
a single
awesome.
division baseball team?
Triple A.
Triple A?
Let's
That's
go.
insane that they're going. That's funny.
It's great.
They're just doing this for
a lot of respect.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh no, there's more. So then they're also offering a 12.5% discount in the Bison gift shop if you bring in a Brady jersey or a t-shirt, and that will be part of the fireworks display, which I didn't explain, but I'm assuming they're blowing it up.
What?
That's what I'm assuming.
No way.
And then finally during the game, their scoreboard's going to have different videos of sports' biggest cheaters, and they have a special video
It's
tribute.
going to be the entire Patriots organization.
Oh yeah, they have a special video tribute plan for Bill Belichick. So
Darth Vader.
And they're not even a professional team.
Darth.
They're minor league divisions.
So
that's insane.
props to the Buffalo
No
Bisons.
props.
I think this is awesome. I think all
No props at all.
special
It's terrible. Do not disrespect Tom Brady like that.
Oh, shut up.
They're in
Do
Buffalo.
He did it to
Do
himself.
not disrespect Tom Brady like that. I will come for you.
I like the ideas though.
I think it's so
Regardless
cool.
of who it is.
It's Darth Vader and the Sith Lord.
Tom Brady is the greatest thing of all time.
Child, please.
Thing.
Child, please.
I don't think
You might as well.
Honestly,
Yes.
I do think it's cool though that he could have played in MLB though.
Yeah.
Because it would have changed everything.
See, I put a little point in there
Yeah,
for you, man.
that's one thing.
You can go to the free Brady Friday.
Oh no, yeah, I would go to the free
See?
Brady
You
Friday.
can be a part
I
of
would go
that.
to the other thing, and I'm not gonna give any respect it deserves. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go tear it up. Best believe that.
Tear it up.
I will.
So I'll go to a past event that happened. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Raptors and the Cavaliers. Toronto Raptors, Cavaliers. Drake, an ambassador for the Raptors, was there, and sideline reporter Doris Burke happened to be in the stands.
I heard about this.
So Drake turns around nonchalantly, and all he does is he makes a heart with his hands in direction of Doris Burke, right? And Doris Burke sitting there in her chair, probably covering the game, doing her thing, looking around. Maybe there's like a nice girl around her or something like that, and it's directed straight at her. And what does she do in today's day? She texts her daughter and just says, "Guess what Drake just did to me?" Like, in the midst of the heat of a Game 6 elimination game for the Raptors, this is what he's thinking and this is what he's doing. I mean, the guy claims to be like all about the basketball team, but we know he's just trying to push himself and push his...
He's literally just trying to be Spike Lee.
He's bad at it, though.
And he's god-awful at it.
Can't stand that.
I literally can't stand Drake being on the sideline.
I don't think anybody can stand Doris Burke
Literally,
either.
about just as much as... It's Skip Bayless and then Drake at an NBA basketball game. Very close.
I put him up there.
Very close.
I'm not a fan of Drake at all, even in his musical career. Either.
I'm not a fan of
too
Doris
crazy
Burke. That's
He's
what
just
it is.
trying to be
2K.
Spike Lee.
Doris Burke is so annoying
Drake,
on 2K.
face it, you're not Spike Lee. End of discussion.
Doris is very annoying on 2K. If any of you play that, she's like...
Oh, yeah.
She's
2K.
probably the worst part of 2K, to be honest.
You read it when she comes on.
Yeah. Like,
She's the worst part
she is seriously the worst part of 2K.
She is.
Playing 2K.
2K is
For
the-
people who do not
NBA
know.
2K16
or
is a
any
video
version
game.
is the
that I am
basketball
very
video game,
proficient
right?
in.
And Doris Burke happens to be what, like, she is in
Black
real
Top
life, a sideline reporter, and she gives updates throughout the game. If it's like after a timeout, halftime, she comes out and she kind of explains what happened in the locker rooms, or she talks to the coach, kind of thing. So that's why Doris Burke is annoying, and I think everybody knows that. Like the video, if you think so too, because I know you do.
We know.
Yeah, but check this out, though. Check this out. So, staying with basketball. For the 2017 and 2018 season, the Philadelphia 76ers will be wearing a StubHub patch on their uniform.
Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you how mad this makes me. Number
Hey,
one, the
it's
76ers
not
out of
soccer.
all teams, really?
I think they're
This is
choosing
not
it.
soccer, this is not NASCAR. We don't need to advertise our
That's-
sponsors, you know?
It's going to ruin sports.
It's
We're
gonna
talking
be
about
terrible.
doing it for NHL jerseys
So
too.
dumb.
It's
We're
terrible.
It just opens the door for...
Putting advertisements on jerseys is going to ruin American sports.
It's,
So this is
honestly,
not soccer.
No.
I don't see the point. One, because no one's going to watch the Philadelphia 76ers game and see that. You know? That's number
Yeah, it's
one.
like,
And
okay,
two, it's
sweet
like,
stuff. How many games
Yeah, like,
did the
oh, yeah,
76ers
that's
have
cool.
televised
But I
last
think that's
year?
why they chose the Sixers,
It's
because
the
it's
easiest
the
way to
I
lowest.
guess
get it.
that's a
the
good place to
lowest
start.
team.
But for me, I don't think that the
I think
NBA
they're
should
right.
start this at all. But like, there's been a whole lot of talk about
It's going to spiral out of
I
control.
mean,
That's what
sports
it
is
is.
already criticized for being a television-driven
Yeah.
industry.
Yeah,
so when you
exactly.
add that to the mix, it just opens the
It's
door
going
to a
to
whole
be-
slew of
It's
issues.
abysmal.
It's going to be chaos, honestly. And you're ruining, like, jerseys. You're going to ruin, like, things that people cherish. Like, when I think
Yeah.
of some of, like, my favorite things is like the jerseys that I have. Like, I have the red, white, and blue Rangers jersey. Derek Stepan, center for the New York Rangers. That's my favorite jersey that I have. And if there was a huge Netflix
Yeah.
like ad on it, I would throw it away.
Yeah.
No.
I would throw it away.
It's fine.
Like, jerseys are something that is just universal. It's something unique to a team. It's something unique to a time period. Now, NBA like high management even wants to see that happen. They're just doing it for money.
Oh, yeah.
They don't
Oh, yeah.
want they don't want advertisements on their
Yeah.
jerseys.
So
Like,
what do you got, Ross?
all right,
That was
I'm going to talk about the Lacrosse National Championship game. First of all, I don't know if you guys watched it. It was an unbelievable game. Maryland had the edge pretty much the entire game, and then the game went into overtime, and Chris Cloutier, who actually set the record for most points in an NCAA tournament with 19, just absolutely took over. Stung it, bottom left corner, goalie had no idea what was coming. This game was absolutely crazy. Last minute of the game, a Maryland defenseman cross-checked one of the Luke Goldstock, who is an attackman for North Carolina, and he retaliated. And obviously the ref saw the retaliation, so he got a minute in the box. And to start overtime, the rule in lacrosse is if you have the ball going into the quarter, you start with it. If you're man up, if you have you have a man up, there's one more player than the other team, and it's a huge advantage. And so Maryland started with the ball in overtime, and the UNC goalie came all the way across his body and saved a game-winning shot by Matt Rambo, who...
They were unseated, right?
Yeah. UNC had not won a national championship game in 43 years.
Wow.
43 years. And they were an unseeded team playing against the number one team in the country, Maryland. Absolutely just crazy game. If you don't watch lacrosse and you saw that game, you are an instant fan. It's so exciting. There's so many goals being scored. It was just an unbelievable matchup. It was awesome. It was really fun to watch.
All right, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to go a little bit more of a lighthearted story. And we're going to head back to basketball since it's been so prevalent lately. Shaquille O'Neal posted this very funny video of him going undercover as a Lyft driver.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know if any of you have seen
I have
that.
not seen this.
But he's in several different costumes. He puts on this different character each time. And the funniest part is that all of his customers don't know it's him.
Oh my god.
And he's, hinting about basketball, talking about it, and they're just going along with it, and it's funny because they have no idea it's him. And for me, if I got in a car with a 7-foot man who looked exactly like Shaquille O'Neal, I don't know how it'd be hard not to notice. I mean, he's just.
What are these disguises? Are like they really good disguises?
He was in dreadlocks one time. He dressed up as a Frenchman one. He tried to disguise his voice a little bit, but still, he's a signature man. You can't miss him.
Oh, I mean,
Shaq.
I actually met
funny.
Shaq when I was in Orlando when he was playing for the Magic, and he is the biggest person I have ever seen in my life. He literally makes Manny look small. And that's very.
I'm proud of the size of one of his legs.
Yeah.
He's a big man.
I shook his hand and it was like, nice to meet you.
It's like mitts.
It was crazy.
I mean, a similar story. Like there was, I think Richard Sherman had the same thing.
Oh, he did that.
And I don't know how people don't
It's so funny.
It's people in their own state. It's in Seattle.
And it's these athletes that transcend the sport.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not obscure.
All right, fine. Like I understand if you don't
Sherman
recognize
fine.
Richard Sherman, like,
But Shaq,
Shaquille O'Neal,
come on.
you have to know.
Yeah.
that's nuts.
7'3".
Like you don't see
He's a
somebody
big
that
boy.
It's not
tall.
skinny.
He's a
He's not
big boy.
skinny.
You don't
guy
see
either.
somebody that tall and be like, wow, do you not play basketball?
You don't need to really look at them just
Yeah.
because they were
Like,
so
people-
huge.
Like I'm
They're
like
everywhere.
6'4", and people are like, oh, like do you play basketball? I'm like, no, I mean I play football. But like if you see Shaq, he's
You
like
see Shaq,
7 foot tall. Oh, you have to
Really
play
can't
basketball,
sneak
right?
I mean, really, the first thing you do when you get into like an Uber or a Lyft or a taxi or something, like you look
You
to,
scan-
you
yeah.
analyze your driver,
You gotta know what car you're gonna
and
be.
still like okay,
I literally think it's maddening that
that's
that
crazy.
they don't recognize who Shaquille O'Neal is.
Sure,
You
it's
know,
not-
I guess they're not
shouldn't be that
expecting.
surprising that. I mean,
that.
you get in the car. Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most.
He's the size of the
famous-
car.
No one's looking to find
Sports
Shaquille
player.
O'Neal driving their car. They're not like, oh, let me
I'm
analyze
just
this
saying,
person.
like,
Yeah, you're right.
It's funny.
I'd
I
ask
check
at
it
least.
out.
Would have got in the car. You look like Shaq. You ever hear that? It's like, I am Shaq. Like, oh,
Okay,
makes
there you
sense.
Yeah, you would think someone would say
Makes-
that at least.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
Exactly. So thanks guys for watching. Let us know if you have any funny sports stories that you want to talk about, or let us know which one was your favorite in the comments below. Subscribe is in the upper left-hand corner. All you have to do is click it, and you'll be subscribed.
The like
Okay,
button.
videos on this side. All right, Instagram, Facebook.
Manny doesn't bite.
All
He
right,
does it. He's a nice boy.
I am a very nice boy.
Okay, bye guys. Make sure you watch for new videos every week.
Social media. We got Manny.